Welcome to Ball and Ballers Pod. I've got some updates for you on Rashford, Sancho, and a little bit about Mbuemo, and also about Onana too. So let's get on with the show. Let's go. Morning. Welcome to Ball and Ballers. I'm Z. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this content. I'll be bringing more weekly, every week. The only week I might not be able to do is the week that I'm actually on holiday, which is sometime in August for 10 days. But yeah, let's get on with the show. So the first point of call is Rashford. So Luis Diaz deal fell through. Liverpool weren't even interested in Barca's bid. Sorry about that. With Nico Williams dropping out and deciding to stay with Athletic Club, that paved way for rumors that Barca were interested in Rashford. We all know Rashford is interested in Barca. He's been saying it for weeks, months and months. And now Barca want to start discussions with Rashford, which is I think Barca has reached out to Rashford. Rashford has reached out to Barca. Now, all thing is they want to sit down and discuss stuff. Now, do I think it's 100%? No. Deco turned around and said he doesn't really want Rashford, but it's just a rumor at the moment. I'm not sure how on the accuracy of that. I've only seen one person report it. But chances are talks are going to begin. And even if you can get rid of him on loan where Barca pay the bulk of his wages, that's fine. If he does well, he can go there next season. Put in an obligation to buy instead of an option to buy. Put no return on it, hopefully. And we can get rid of him that way. But chances are they're going to start discussions, going to start talking and see what progress both teams can make. And I'm hoping it's positive progress, just like I'm hoping it is for this dude right here, Sancho. With Sancho now, at the start of the week, there was Juventus bid 25 million. We agreed to that. And then there was some wage discussions while they sorted the wage packages out and how Sancho would be paid. Now, it's got to the point now where Juventus came back midweek and said, what about 15 so we can add that 10 million onto Sancho's personal terms and try and come up with some sort of solution. I think in the end it was 17.5 or 17.2 or something like that. And Sancho then agreed on the pay package. So everything was sorted. And then he turned around and said, but I'm not going anywhere until United pay me 4.3 million as a severance package so I can leave the club. And now my opinion on this is we've been trying to get rid of him for a long time. He's my number one priority. And I'm sure he'll probably the team's number one priority. So he should be. So number one priority to get rid of him, I say pay the 4.3, get rid of him. The money that we got from the sale of Ilanga to Newcastle, he went for 55 million. We sold him for 40 million. 15% of that was 6 million. So the money that we got back off here for Elanga, we should use that to just pay him 4.3 and just ship him out. We also got money back for Alvaro Fernandez for going to Real Madrid. We got 7.6, but we should be getting 7.6. So that's 13.6 million in total. So with that money, pay him the 4.3, get rid of him, cut your losses and let him go. And that's really my opinion on him. If that's the only way we can get rid of him, I think we should do it and get him gone. Because he's just messed us about for years and he's going to continue messing us about. And that's really the annoying part about it, is that he's just going to keep messing us about. And if we can get rid of him this way, we should. Brings me on to Andre Onana now. Yesterday, before I had a technical issue, I was recording but then I had a technical issue. So yesterday, Onana, news came out that now he's got a hamstring injury and could miss 6 to 8 weeks and could miss the preseason tour. I always said that we should have got another goalkeeper, and I really stand by that. I think we should have got another goalkeeper. It's never too late, and apparently we're interested in John Victor for 6 million. I think his cost is. So, but as a second goalkeeper, he's 29. But he's a good goalkeeper. So we should bring him in, test him out, see how he does. And worst case scenario, worst case scenario, but best case scenario, whatever we're going to look at it, is John Victor starts over Onana because he's better. I think he's better, less mistake prone. And then, make Onana number 2. Even if he brought Victor in, we can put Victor number 2 because Bayender's not really the best either. I've seen him play one exceptional game where he saved on penalties, but get rid of him. Get rid of Onana now. Don't even use him again. But that's my opinion. But obviously, out of the bad bunch, he's the best one out of the bad bunch. So if he can get John Victor in for 6 million, I'll take that. Pay Sancho 4.3, get him in for 6 from the money that we're making. But I don't know how the add-ons for Alvaro Fernandez and Anthony Elanga will be paid, whether it's installments all at once. Depends on whatever they had in the contract and whatever the contractual agreement was. But bringing John Victor in isn't such a bad idea for 6 million. Pretty cheap, 29-year-old. I'm sure he plays for Botafogo, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, bring him in. Let him do his thing. See how he gets on in preseason. And hopefully, we can improve the goalkeeper position by miles, because I don't think Onana is the one. I do think he'll make a lot of mistakes. I do think there'll be games where we're 2-0 up and he'll let 2 in because he'll slip under his body, or he'll even knock it into his own goal, or he's probably somewhere standing on the halfway line trying to save a shot that's in the box and he's nowhere to be found, stuff like that. And I won't put it past him that he's by the halfway line and somebody's in our half, in our box, scoring, and he can't be found. So, and that is what I think of him. He's really mistake prone and he's not really suitable for the team. But if we have to keep him, we have to keep him for this season, because it seems like we're struggling to offload and bring in players. And speaking of bringing in players, update on Mbuemo. And it seems like it's a positive update. He should be back from his holidays tomorrow or today, something like that. And he should be back in Brentford for his training. And it depends if he's going to turn up. If he turns up, then it seems like the deal's far off. If he doesn't turn up, it seems like the deal's close. Fabrizio Romano did say on his YouTube channel that discussions are going to continue over the weekend, or we're going to continue over the weekend, and the deal is really close. And it's just a matter of a couple of add-ons just to figure it out how they want it. Some are easy add-ons, some are hard add-ons, and that's being discussed. And it seems like the final bid will be going in, and they want to make the final bid a good bid and a correct bid. So it seems like after 7, 8 weeks, 6, 7 weeks, whatever, how long this saga has been going on for, that we're coming to the conclusion of it. And I do think this will probably be the last bid that United make. So the last, and then if Brentford reject it, I guess we probably end up walking away, maybe. Yeah. If Brentford accept it, he's coming over. So I think it's make or break this week. At least that's what Fabrizio Romano is saying. We'll find out. We'll see Ornstein put something up or Fabrizio put something up in the week, and hopefully it's positive and hopefully we've got him, because I really want this man to come to United. And 2 big signings is better than 1 big signing, and this 2 players will improve our team drastically over 1 player. So you know how the transfer market works, and it looks like it's positive news, and I'm hoping that he does really come, and I'm hoping United give Brentford what they want, and it's about time they did. Just no pussyfooting around, just get it done. Get it done. Bring a man in. Let him start. Let him go on the preseason tour. Let him get a few practice sessions in. And let's take it from there. And I think my choice will be Xerxes up front if you don't get another striker over Højlund. I mean, look at the goal in practice that Xerxes been scoring, but it's practice. I mean, there's not really much to defend against in practice. So, yeah, I'm hoping this deal can get finalized this week. And it looks like going off Fabrizio that it will. And it's make or break, and it's the final bid, and it's give or take. So, let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. I don't want anything going in without it being concrete. That with Brentford, like, speak to Brentford. You happy with this before we put the official bid in? Yes. And then put the bid in. Take him off Brentford's hands. Let him come to us. And happy days. So that's all I pretty much have for you today. Like I said, instead of me doing a long ass videos all the time, I might just do like short videos, but more of them, if that makes sense, on different stuff, because things come out in the week a lot. And I did my midweek video on Thursday. I was going to do one on the Friday, but I had technical issues 3 times, and I was going to do one yesterday, and I had another technical issue, which it seems like I'm now sorted. So, yeah. Hopefully going forward, I won't run into many technical issues. But it seems like now we've come to the end of the show. And I'll see you in the week for another one and more updates. Thanks for tuning in. See you later. Bye.